Hi you guys, how are you all? I hope you are doing well. It is so cloudy outside. We have been having like non-stop rain in Northern California. This is really what feels like my first winter video when the light starts to change and I no longer have that like really warm summer light. So this video looks a little bit cooler. That is why, but we are here to talk about November favorites. I just want to say a big thank you guys for all your support on last week's video. I did another sponsored video, which is really exciting as a content creator. It just feels like, you know, you're getting recognition for the work that you're putting in, and when brands want to partner with you on something, it just feels like a really big deal. So the amount of support that I got and kind words and congratulations, I just really appreciate, and I wanted to say thank you to you guys. I hope you all had a really happy Thanksgiving and just a great month of November in general. We are heading straight towards the holidays, so I want to know if you guys want to see a holiday gift guide. If you are kind of over videos like that, if you feel like there are too many people doing them, then I am not going to do one for you guys. I don't want to overwhelm you with like stuff you need to buy. So just let me know in the comments if that's something that would interest you guys. Otherwise, I have a few other ideas of what I can do for this holiday season. I am going to be sharing my November favorites with you guys. I actually have a lot of products, well, more than previous months, and I'm not really sure why. I think for whatever reason, I'm just using more. I go in and out of phases of using a lot of products. Sometimes I just stick to like one routine always. Other times I'm so curious to try new things, and probably because of all the holiday marketing, I've been so curious to try new things, so that's probably why I've amped up my usage quite a bit. But why don't we start with makeup? And for the first one, this isn't going to come as a surprise if you guys have watched kind of my last few videos. I've been hinting about the product, and then last Thursday I finally told you guys what the product is, and it's the Fit Glow Conceal Plus. This is just such an amazing concealer. It's really great if you want under eye coverage, or even if you want to cover a spot. It's not drying on the spot, which is really nice, so it doesn't add any extra texture to your skin, which sometimes other concealers can do. And under your eyes, I just feel like it gives this really like luminous glow to your skin while doing such a good job to conceal. I've just been really impressed with this formula. I know Reagan from Reagan Heart has loved this for a long time, and when we did a collaboration together, a video together, she mentioned that this was totally worth the hype, and I think she's completely right. This is just a great concealer. I really see this being good also for more mature skin, just because the formula itself sits on the skin so nicely. Yes, there is creasing a little bit with this. I get some in like kind of the lines underneath my eyes, but it's very easy to sort of just blend this out. So what I usually do is I put this on in the morning, I go about my morning routine, and then I just kind of like blend out those areas, and then I don't really have to deal with the creasing the rest of the day because I sort of wiped it away from those areas where it will crease. You don't need a lot of this. I think a little goes a long way. I could see it being maybe a bit too heavy if you put too much on, so use a light hand with this. I think the applicator is great. It's a doe foot applicator. I'm in the shade C2.5. I can get away with wearing C2 underneath my eyes, which is actually what I have on today. I have a small sample from Integrity Botanicals of C2, and it's much lighter than C2.5, so like I said, I can wear this under my eyes. I wouldn't use this for spot correction, maybe just dark spots, and even then I think it might just be a little bit too light, but underneath my eyes this is great, but for all over my face, C2.5 is definitely my shade. The next product is actually another Fit Glow product, which if you guys watched my review on like their eyeshadow blush palette, I actually wasn't a huge fan of it. I didn't think it was that great of a value. It didn't really work that well for me. So I was sort of skeptical going into new Fit Glow products. I was thinking like, okay, is this just a brand that works for some people and maybe not others, or are these just really hyped up products? Like, what's going on here? But now that I've tried two products from them, I can tell that it's just that eyeshadow palette was just sort of like a miss for me, but these two products have worked really well, and I'm really loving them. So the second product is one of their lip serums. This is in their best-selling shade Nudie, and I will say I don't know if I'm like a huge fan of the paper packaging, but the gloss itself is so nice. I actually have it on today, but my lips are a little bit chapped underneath, so my lips are a little bit darker than they usually are, and this is more of like a nude gloss and just adds a little bit of shine to your lips, I would say. But I've been loving how comfortable this is, and like I said, I have chapped lips today and I'm not worried about this drying out my lips. And sometimes with glosses or things that are shiny, they settle into dry areas or lines on your lips, and this just doesn't do that. In fact, I feel like it's very conditioning on my lip. I'm not really sure if that's because of the ingredients in it or what, but when this actually wears off or completely sinks in wherever it goes, my lips feel softer and smoother and they don't feel dry or cracked or anything like that. So I've really been enjoying this. I've talked about glosses before. I really like the Aeropress Mango Lip Honey for sort of the same reason. It just doesn't dry, it's not sticky, and I think that this is just a really beautiful shade for me personally, and I think it would work for a lot of different skin tones. It just adds like such a beautiful shine to your lips. And I've pretty much been wearing this every day. This has been living in my handbag, and for a gloss to live in my handbag, that really says something, because usually I'll just wear glosses on special occasions, but this is great. Like I said, it has that hydrating factor to it for me, and it doesn't feel uncomfortable on my lips, and it adds that nice shine and a little bit of pigment. I think this particular Fake Glow lip serum is worth it. I haven't tried all the other shades, so I can't say anything about that, but I can definitely see why this is a best-selling color, and I can see why people are talking about this product. Okay, moving on from Fit Glow products. The next product is one that I've sort of talked about in a lot of other videos, but I don't think I've explicitly said is a favorite. I just took it out of my Kjaer collector's kit for this video just so I could show it to you guys on its own. And I have it in packaging actually for their Dazzling bronzer. I just like swapped the two pans out. So that's the cool part about Kjaer is that these pans are refillable. On the back you can kind of like poke a little paper clip or something through it and it pops the pan out, so you can just buy the pan replacement instead of buying all the new packaging. And I have this blush in the shade Reverence. Now I've talked about this before, but this has been a blush that I've reached for pretty much on an everyday basis. I am a relatively lazy person when it comes to makeup. I don't know if you guys would guess that considering how much I love makeup, but on an everyday basis, I just want products that work well, work fast, last well, and this is definitely one of those products for me. The blush is just incredibly blendable and so easy to put on your cheeks. When I did my best of blush videos, I shared 3 blushes that I really enjoyed. Still really enjoy all of those, but I have to say I think this might be my favorite cream blush that I found so far. You guys all said in that video, have you tried Kjaer cream blushes? And I said, no, I haven't yet. And so now I can officially say that I did, and I see why you guys were asking about it. It's just a really incredible formula. It blends so well. I think this would be great for so many different skin tones. Obviously, it is a cream product, so if you have really oily skin, this might not be for you, but certainly if you have normal to dry skin, I would recommend this product. It's super subtle while also being just the right amount of pigment, and for me, this is a great everyday blush color. So again, this is in the shade Reverence. I've just been really enjoying it. You guys can see how much I've been enjoying it. I'll probably hit pan pretty soon on this, and again, I've only had this since August, so I've really been enjoying it, reaching for it all the time, and I'm super happy to have this in my collection. The next product I finally feel like I've been using long enough to just say like I really enjoy this, really like it, can recommend it. This is the EcoBrow Clear Brow Gel. I'm still using this, like I just said, really enjoy it, really like it. It hasn't gotten clumpy. The texture has changed a little bit. I've noticed that it's gotten slightly like stickier almost, like thicker when you take it out of the tube, but that doesn't affect it on my brows at all. And I just feel like this is a really great clear brow gel. EcoBrow obviously does brow products really well. It does a great job of keeping my brows in place throughout the day and just sort of helping to shape them the way that I want to. I'm still using the combo of the Hourglass Micro Arch Sculpting Brow Pencil. Is that it? I'll never get it right. And this, but I just feel like those two together are really my perfect combination, and this just does such a great job. So if you're looking for a clear brow gel, definitely check this one out. I feel like my braids are a bit Pippi Longstocking-esque right now. They're just like perfectly curling up. So I'm gonna like tuck them behind my neck. But the next favorites that I have are more in the body care realm. Actually, I've just been using my Laurel Skin. I'm about to transition over to a full pie skincare routine, so I can review some of those products for you guys. I have been more experimental with my body care products, and I've really been enjoying a line that I got to try from the November detox box, and that is Spa Ritual. So these are two products from them. This is the Earl Grey body cream and the Earl Grey body salve, or salve. I know people pronounce it different ways. I have a feeling I'm going to be going quite quickly through the body salve just because I've already used like half of it, and I know that this is a more concentrated formula, so yes, you need less of it, but if you're like me, then you don't use less of it because you want all of that moisture. But I've really been enjoying using this after my shower, especially at night, because it does sort of last on your skin a little bit longer. Like, you'll have that oily finish to your skin with this salve. But if you want something that's going to absorb into your skin right away, then I've been using the body cream. So like on my arms, on the rest of my body, I've been using the body cream, and then on my legs, especially after shaving, I've been using the body salve. And I just really enjoy the scent of it. It's quite fresh. It's lightweight, and I've noticed a difference in the texture of my skin. Now, I was using a body oil beforehand, and I would really only use that on my legs. So this is the first time that I'm really like moisturizing head to toe and taking that time, and I can really notice a difference. My arms feel a lot smoother, my body skin just feels a lot smoother, and I just really like how hydrating these formulas feel. My goal for this winter and just moving forward is to be more on top of putting on lotion after I get out of the shower, just because I'm not always good at that, but it does make a huge difference for me, and I do tend to get that dry, itchy skin as the winter progresses, and I'm in heated spaces often, and all of that like sucks moisture out of your skin. Again, if you want something really thick, like a balm to oil, then I would get the salve, but if you want something that's going to absorb right away, then I would get the cream. And yeah, these are just two really great moisturizers that I am very much enjoying, and the scent is so lovely. The next favorite is quite a specific favorite, but because the holiday season's coming up and like there's more parties and desserts and drinks and all of that, I sometimes get a sensitive tooth on one tooth on the bottom, and it comes and goes. I start to feel it if I have a lot of like sugary drinks or like alcohol, champagne, especially if like I have that consistently over like a few nights. And then I start to feel like a slight tingle when I have something sugary. I was talking to my dentist about it, and they were saying, well, you should try using like a toothpaste for like sensitive teeth, and that should help because those toothpastes are formulated to sort of like help add a protective layer to your tooth again. I did listen to them, and I went and I got a sensitive toothpaste, and I just thought I would share it with you guys in case you have a similar issue or you're looking for it. I do use fluoride-free toothpaste, and I have fluoride in the water in the town that I live, but I filter it out because I have a thyroid condition. There have been studies that have showed that fluoride can affect your thyroid, so I just am trying to eliminate as much as I can from like my daily intake of it, and toothpaste is a really easy way to get rid of some fluoride in your lifestyle. So I always get fluoride free, so I wanted to find a fluoride free sensitive toothpaste, and this one is the fluoride free natural rapid relief sensitive toothpaste for sensitive skin. This is from Tom's of Maine. I like their other toothpaste, so I thought I would give this a try. One other thing that my dentist told me is don't use anything that has like whitening in the title, because that can also affect how sensitive your teeth are. So, you know, you could just try a regular toothpaste too without any whitening. But I've really noticed a difference with this. I mean, obviously the holiday season has just started, but I haven't had like any tooth sensitivity so far. And I'm really happy with this. So hopefully I continue using this, and hopefully I avoid all those like little tingles that can happen. But yeah, so just wanted to recommend this in case you guys know anyone who has a similar problem, in case you guys have a similar problem, then you know what to get. My last favorite was actually a gift from my mom. She went to New York at sort of the end of October for a trip, and she brought back little treats for my sister and I, and I just thought it was so thoughtful and it's so beautiful. This is a diptyque candle. I believe that this is like a special edition candle, a holiday candle maybe. It's in the scent Blissful Amber. I just want to show you guys how gorgeous this sort of packaging is for this candle. It was just a really sweet gift, and it smells so good. Even though this candle is little, it's very powerful. It fills our apartment with this like beautiful warm scent. It's not super perfumey, which I'm sensitive to candles that like have the best way I know how to describe it is a perfumey scent, like something that's like overwhelming and just doesn't, it's like too strong. I don't like candles like that. I like candles that just have like a warm, nice scent that sort of like disperses within your whole house or room or wherever you have it, but it's light and it's not super heavy, and that's definitely this candle. I will say it burns extremely fast, which is such a bummer. I'm like already probably a third of the way done with this, and I think I've been like saving it and only burning it, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. So that's a huge bummer, but I know they sell bigger ones. They're just so expensive. So anyway, I just thought this was a really beautiful gift. And then obviously when the candle is actually done, you can pop this in the freezer, crack out the extra wax, and then pour some boiling water in it and sort of give it a little rinse. And then you have a beautiful container that you can put, you know, makeup brushes or Q-tips or something in it. And so I just thought it was a nice gift, and it's such a wonderful candle. And I thought, you know, for the holiday season, if you guys are looking to get someone something, these are pricey, but it's just really nice. It smells so good. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying this. Okay guys, so those are all of my favorites. I would love to know what you have been using and loving in November, so let me know down in the comments below. December is going to be a really big month for me. We're moving, which, you know, we haven't even started packing, so we need to get started now. And we have birthdays and Christmas and parties and get-togethers, and I'm so looking forward to the month of December. It's gonna be busy, but I think it's gonna be really fun. I'd love to know if you guys are looking forward to anything in December. And yeah, I just hope you guys have a really wonderful, wonderful month. And let me know if you guys have any suggestions for videos that you want to see. Like I said, if you want to see a gift guide, let me know. And that's all I have to say. So all the products that I mentioned will be linked down below. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whenever you're watching this. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!